Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We are here with the last quarter moon in Cancer on this Friday evening. And it's all about, if you know anything about the astrological side of Cancer, it's all about how we feel and how we express those feelings. And so today, our topic is confidence, how we project and exude confidence. It really is a game changer in our lives. So,
Mm-hmm.
welcome. I am Brandy Morler, certified master hypnotist, and I'm here today with my team here at the Hypnotherapist Lounge. The Hypnotherapist Lounge is here to bring you weekly content through the art of hypnosis to show you how and demonstrate how powerful the art of hypnotherapy can be in your life to help you change those things that you would like to change and for overall self improvement. So, I'm going to go ahead and introduce the team. We have Makeen Bolognese here with us tonight. We have Amanda House and also Amber Burchard. So we're going to go ahead and do a little interview with everyone. So we'll start with McKean. McKean, can you tell us a little bit about you and your practice and where you're located?
Yeah, sure. Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a
Hey.
great evening. I'm over here in Los Angeles, California, and what I do is I practice hypnotherapy, and I also include Reiki and past life regression. And what I love about my practice is that we focus on many different aspects of who we are, and on many different levels. So we have the energetic level, we have the physical level, we have like emotional level. So the mind, body, spirit, all these things are important. So for me, it's really cool because when I do Reiki or I do past life regression, we can find things energetically in the client. So especially having to do with confidence, could be affecting them in certain ways. And so when we go through hypnotherapy, we can choose to go the energetic route. We can go through any issues that they're having in their life, like self-sabotage and things like that. And so I tie everything together as much as I can. So try and make it universal, hit it from all the different angles, and allow people to choose their own path on how they're going to find their solutions. And so I've seen lots of quick progress with people because usually for me, I have intentions for like the clients who find me are the ones who resonate with me. So it's great when they find me, it's always like they're ready. They're like, okay, I've already tried all these things. It's not working, but I'm gonna give it a try with you and we're gonna see where this takes us. And they're so ready to accomplish their goals that they're in an open-minded state. And I think that's what's so important is being open-minded so that, if you want to choose the hypnotherapy route or you want to choose a energetic route, more metaphysical, we can combine them. We can use them individually and mix and match. And it's so beautiful. You can communicate with so many more people on a general level.
Yeah, it's interesting because I think the two definitely interconnect, even if you don't do energy work, because I feel like the words, when we change the way that we think, we alter the way that we feel. And then when we change that, we also change the way that we resonate
Mm-hmm.
with others in our environments. And also, speaking about manifestation, bringing us more in alignment with the universe as well. So I think that's really, really fascinating. We're going to have to talk more about past life regression next time. We'll have to do an episode for that because I'm sure a lot of people would like to know more about that and what all it entails. But I'm going to try to keep us focused today on confidence. So thank you so much, McKean.
Thank you.
Next up, we have Amanda House.
Hello, Brandy. Thank you for having me tonight. I appreciate it. My name is Amanda House. I am a practicing hypnotist, and I really feel that my calling and my goal in life is to help you be the best version of you that you're capable of being. Through hypnosis, we can tap into that subconscious mind, into that 80 or 90%, and really help make changes that are lasting, whether it's a behavioral change, such as the state of confidence, and the workplace or home or relationships, or whether it's another aspect of life where you'd like to see improvement. That's my purpose.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And also, Amanda, don't you also, you're located right here, locally, right here in Houston, correct?
Yes, I am. I am in Houston, Texas.
Great. You know, guys, we just found that out last night. And we're actually Houston too. So you're gonna be seeing more of us together. We're definitely gonna have to connect live in person. And then Amanda, you also do massage therapy as well, correct?
Yes, I am a licensed massage therapist, 20 years, located in Kingwood, Texas. My practice heavily focuses on deep tissue massage, muscle realignment, sports massage. People come to me in pain, and I help them to get out of pain. And the same with hypnosis, whether it's mental pain or physical pain, I'm here to alleviate that.
Wonderful. How beautiful. Thank you so much. Next up, we have Amber Burchard. So, Amber, tell us about you and your practice and where you're located.
Yeah, it's a joy to be here with you guys. This is so fun to express ourselves and share what we do. Um, yeah, so I'm out in Seattle, Washington, and I'm a hypnotherapist and evolutionary astrologer. So tonight, being a Cancer moon is very special. And McKean, what you were saying earlier about how so often with hypnotherapy, clients come to us when they're really, really ready and they've tried so many other things. And the Cancer sign that relates to the tarot card is the Chariot, right? So I feel like that really connects with our topic today with confidence too, because when we think of that card, we're ready, we're in the chariot, but we don't have the reins and we're just going with the flow. hmm Yeah, and in my practice, so I have a couple of core specialties, and these specialties are so deeply personal for me. And the first one is I help people through small and big life transitions. So whether that be, someone has recently lost someone they love, or there's a career change, or they're leaving a religion, or leaving a cult or a spiritual path. I help people through that period of time. And, when we think about our lives and how we talk about the past, we'll say, oh, during that time, it was really challenging or it was really great. And I love coming in that time for people and offering hypnotherapy and guidance through astrology.
That's awesome. I
Yeah.
love astrology. I think astrology, I'm also an astrologer, and I think astrology, I always like to tell people it's almost a science and a blueprint. And I really
Mhm.
believe that it ties so heavily in what we do. I feel
Oh,
like
yeah.
in almost every session, and I feel like, especially when people are dealing with things, I feel like as hypnotherapists, we're also therapists in a sense. And a lot of
Of
times
course.
people come in regards to relationship issues. And I feel like my motto is always to see, know, and understand first
Mm,
ourselves and then others. And
yeah.
astrology, a lot of times I'll pull the charts and people will have these aha moments. They're like, that's why.
Yes.
That's what the
Yes.
problem is. Now I understand myself better. Therefore,
Yeah.
now I understand my partner so much better. And so
hmm
really, really am strong about that and how it ties into what we do in hypnotherapy.
It
So
really does. And like when you're
powerful.
even, it is. And when you're even just like slightly fluent in astrological language, it's like you have this other path of thought that you can go down. Does
Absolutely.
that, right? Like it's like, oh, let's think about this in terms of my moon sign, my Mercury sign, right? It helps so
Absolutely.
much. Yeah.
So much.
hmm Yeah.
So I really love that. Thank you so much for sharing, everyone. So tonight's topic, confidence. So, how many people out there deal with lack of confidence? Don't worry, you don't all have to raise your hands all at once because I know that we all have dealt with it at some place and at some time in our lives. And a thing when we're talking about energetically, I always look at when I see a client if their solar plexus is deficient in any way, or if it's
Mm-hmm.
stagnant, it's not vibrating like it should be. And you will always find that there's a confidence issue,
Yeah.
doubt, lower self esteem, and so forth. And so I'm pretty sure McKean also doing energy work that's also something that you will notice that when a person is having those type of issues that you will notice an imbalance in that area. And so lack of confidence, it can really keep us from reaching our true potential in life, getting
Mm-hmm.
on those opportunities because maybe we doubt ourselves. We don't feel worthy or we don't feel good enough. And so tonight, when we go into our hypnotic induction, you're going to get a nice overview and a feeling to help repair some of those broken areas. So we're doing some energy work with it as well. And also reframe in your mind some of the things that could be keeping you stuck in a lack of confidence. McKean, what do you think?
Well, I think, I try to keep things simple for people. I try to keep it universal. And, I think first thing that I think of is like fake it till you make it, right? That's what everyone says.
Absolutely.
It's such an easy cliche to say. It's very simple, generic. Everybody knows it. But it's actually, simplicity is genius, as they say, right? So why does this work? And you take a look at it and you say, oh, maybe they have this negative script going in their head. So that's already holding them back because they themselves don't think they can succeed. And so that doesn't make them confident. And so that works against them. And so you need to start believing in yourself. So look within, it's not without, it's within. So you go within and you say, okay, do I believe in myself? Like if you don't believe in yourself, then no one else is going to believe in you.
Yep.
It's
Mhm.
true.
It starts right there. You got to believe. So there you go. And then when you go and you start creating little goals for yourself each and every day, you start to feel successful. And so when you build this success, that builds confidence. So like even making your bed in your morning, you wake up, get out of bed, you make it, you look at it. They've scientifically proven that makes a difference and it builds your confidence and it makes you feel successful. You get a little dopamine shot and you're like, oh, I did something. And that's, how hard is that? And then you got to love what you do because like each and every day, if you love what you do, you're going to do it regardless. You can have good days, you're going to have bad days. It's going to want to make you stop. But if you love it, you're going to be doing it anyway. So why don't follow you something in your heart and that leads you to something that you're going to do every day and enjoy. So when you're thinking about all these things and you have this mindset of just faking it till you make it, that's your goal. You've already provided the goal for yourself and now you're just trying to manifest and live it.
Yeah, you're so correct. I love that, the fake it till you make it. And I think one of the biggest key points that you hit on is people will really think about you, what you think about yourself. So you have to understand, and that's something that we do as hypnotherapists. We're belief system enhancers.
Mm.
We convince people of things, and because of that mind-body connection, they're able to do them. We convince them that they can do it. And it's really, really powerful way to retrain the way that we view and perceive ourselves.
Well, that's the great thing about energetically too. Like when we do the Reiki, like you were saying, the solar plexus area, when you work on that, you can see when you start working energetically, they could be bound by like generational curses or entities or things that are, literally encoded in them that they need to free and acknowledge and release. And then they can move forward in life because these things are actually stopping them. So, when you do different levels with the hypnotherapy, the cognitive therapy, and then, Reiki and metaphysical energy, you tap into everything. It's complete, right? Thorough.
Mhm.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Awesome. Amanda, do you have anything that you'd like to add?
Absolutely. I was just thinking about what McKean was saying and what you were saying there. And I feel like it's very important to feel it in your body. Because if you can have that mind-body connection,
Mhm.
you know where you feel it. Like maybe you feel it in your chest, or maybe you feel it in your stomach. But associating that feeling with a physical feeling in the body and putting that in the neural pathways, reforming those neural pathways, those behavioral patterns, you can live the behavior of confidence, like McKean was saying with making the bed. You're resetting patterns, and resetting patterns can change your life for the positive. And in our subconscious, in childhood or as young adults, none of us have lived in a vacuum. We all have a person or an experience of confidence that we can look at, whether it's in ourselves or those we admire. We can look back in our subconscious and bring forward into the conscious state that state of confidence and really feel it and live it. And the more you feel it and the more you live it, the more you let go of insecurity, doubt, and negative self-talk, and the more you live in your truth in your everyday being confident.
Absolutely. Wonderful. Amber.
Oh, that was beautifully said, Amanda. That was like,
I know, and then honestly, your voice is so hypnotic. I'm like, oh
yeah,
yeah.
I'm like, oh, I'm feeling confident. Yeah, I spent today actually asking a few strangers what their definition of confidence was, which was an interesting topic opener. And the like through line was everyone reverted it back to feeling good in their own skin and right and just feeling like they can be themselves. And that really resonated. And I
Almost like
feel like,
that self-acceptance. Like, you know what?
yeah,
I accept me, right?
totally. Yeah. And and of course I, was totally on board with that. And I was thinking of confidence, a really, I feel like progressive way to think about it is a skill. Because I hear so many people talk about like, oh, I'm just not confident, right? And it's like, this is not a static thing. Like you can learn to be more confident. And I think a big way to really increase that skill and grow that skill is to put yourself in scenarios where you have the opportunity to show your confidence on just the little list of things, right? Like McKean was saying with making your bed, like the little things that you're good at that you like, do those and you'll build that ladder.
And then also another take, I'm also a fitness instructor.
Mm,
And so, for example, people and their personal image or
yeah.
how they feel about their bodies, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
So many people, they'll say, okay, I just want to lose weight. I don't feel confident. I don't feel good about myself. I'm unattractive. It's because I'm fat. It's because I'm overweight. That's exactly what's wrong. And then they go and they do all this stuff and they lose the weight. But they
Yeah.
end up feeling even worse than they felt
Yeah.
before because now they don't have that to blame it on and they don't understand
Mm.
why do I still feel insecure and not confident? I thought it was the weight. And so it's psychological.
Oh,
It's
big time.
and I think, it's really great because not only, and I always tell people, we're not just going to focus on losing the weight physically, but we
Hmm.
lose the weight mentally as well. Because
Hmm.
that's a lot of what people carry around with them. And so that's just another perspective on that. And so I think this is incredible. And I think it's a topic that almost everyone in the world can connect with.
Of
Even
course.
people who appear to have an exaggerated, overly sense of confidence,
Hmm.
they are showing that because they're really not confident at all. And it's a way to
Yeah.
overcompensate. So we want to really focus on true confidence, true acceptance.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
So, for a person who is battling with weight, you need to feel confident before you start losing the weight. Be confident with you as an individual. It's not an external thing, it's an internal thing. And so We are going to shortly, we're in a second, I'm just going to go over hypnosis a little bit and what we're about to do. And then we're going to go ahead, guys, and get into our hypnotic induction. So, if this is your first time viewing, we always go over this in each of the episodes. So I want you to understand what hypnosis is and it isn't. So if you are considering hypnosis, one thing that you must understand is it's not a magic pill. It is not a do to process, but a do with process. So we work together to help you reach your highest truth. Also, hypnosis is a natural state. We do not do stage hypnosis. We are hypnotherapists. So I always say it's like therapy with an induction. All right. So, which is going to lead us in a second into the theory of mind. So, a little bit about the natural state. I always say it's like drifting off in class. I know everybody remembers those days sitting in class and the teacher's talking and they call on you and you have no idea what they just said. It's a hypnotic state. You're there, you're awake, but you're not there. You completely missed it. Same thing happens when you're driving down the road and you miss your exit. You're aware, you're awake, but you are elsewhere in your mind. It's almost like daydreaming almost. You're listening to music and things are going on around you and you're like, oh yeah, I didn't even realize that because you're so engulfed. So that's the type of natural state that hypnosis can bring us into. There are levels. There are different levels of deepening. Obviously, for a person, if you are going to see a hypnotherapist because you can't take amnesia, then you would be in a much, much deepened state than traditional hypnotherapy. So that's one thing just a couple of things that I wanted you guys to understand about hypnosis. It is totally safe and it really, really brings profound effects. And I've seen many people transform their lives, their mindset, come out of negative emotions, all through this wonderful art of deep relaxation. And so we're going to go over something called the theory of mind. And so the theory of mind just kind of gives us a little overview of how the process works. So we have a few different things. We're going to start with the primitive mind. So it's what we all have, what we're all born with, those natural instincts into the primitive mind. When we are faced with a stressful or dangerous situation, what do? Some people might fight. Somebody breaks into your house, they go run and charge at them, right? They're in that fight response. Some people might be in the flight response. I'm grabbing my things and I'm running. I don't know what's going on, but I'm getting out of here. So you're going to flee from the stressful or dangerous situation. And then you have some people that says, I don't know what to do. I don't know whether I should run or stay or fight or flee. I don't know. So I'm just going to freeze. I'm just going to stand right here because I'm in shock and I don't know what to do. So everyone will fall into one of those categories: fight, flight, or freeze. Now, into that, we have our subconscious mind. And in our subconscious mind, we have programmings based upon our life experiences. If you were in an abusive marriage, then you will equate marriage maybe with negative aspects. So your friend comes to tell you that she's getting married, and you might say, oh, it's because of your experiences in your subconscious mind. You have it programmed in that way. So it's changed your perception. So what we do as hypnotherapists is we go into that subconscious mind and we take some of those negatives and transform them to positives so that people can overcome things that keep them stagnant in their lives. Now, from our known associations, we have our knowns and our unknowns. Knowns are positive, right? We like what we know. We like what we are used to. And the unknowns, well, maybe not so much. Nobody is really quick to gravitate towards something that they don't know what's going to happen next. And so, between the age of 0 and 8 years old, this is when most of our programming takes place. Anything that your parents tell you, anything that you're taught, anything that you see is much internalized, and we kind of record that as truth. And it becomes a strong part of our belief system. We don't really question too many things between those ages. But after the age of 8, we start to develop something called the critical mind. And the critical mind is the filter that everything gets processed through. So by the time you're 8 years old, you kind of start to question things. You question if it's even possible for Santa Claus to be real. Can reindeer really fly? Is it even possible that someone could go around the world in one night and see all the kids? So that's the critical mind coming into play. And so when a person goes into hypnotherapy, we deepen them with something called an induction. And inductions can come in many different forms. And tonight, the induction that you're going to see, we're going to start off with an eye fascination. And when a person is in this deepened state, in an induction, we are able to get inside and enter in. They become suggestible. And we're able to enter into the subconscious mind to make changes. All right? So that's pretty much the theory of mind and how it works. So I'm going to go ahead and hand you off for our disclaimer.
So all our content here is intended for educational purposes only. We are not licensed medical or psychological providers, and we definitely do not diagnose. As hypnotherapists, we are uniquely qualified to help ignite your inner confidence at the profound subconscious level, creating an environment to guide you naturally into the alpha and theta brainwave state where you can really make those subconscious changes. And before we begin our hypnosis journey together, take some time, set up for yourself something really comfortable. Maybe you're lying on a sofa, reclining in a chair with a blanket, whatever feels right to you. And if you are driving or playing this aloud while someone is driving, please turn off the recording and watch this later. And the same action applies for anyone operating machinery or in a body of water, watching children alone, or anything where your attention is going to be divided. Please, we ask you to devote all of your energy and resources into listening to this hypnotic journey and becoming more confident. Okay. Let's begin. Getting comfortable in your chair, turning your gaze towards the hypnotic spiral. Take a moment, deep breath in. With those eyes still open, I'd like to introduce an anchor for you. An anchor will serve as a reminder to your subconscious and your physical body. Every time you do this anchor, you will be reinforcing, I am confident. Now turn your gaze towards me away from the spiral for just one moment. And this is your anchor. Take a nice deep breath in and point to yourself. I am confident. Pulling in that energy towards the heart center. holding it tight. Inhale, exhale. Anytime you do this or hear the words, I am confident, it reinforces that you are truly confident. Now turn your gaze to the spiral on the outside and really focus in, devoting all of your resources and attention to the outside of the spiral. And let's take 3 big belly breaths. Really letting that exhale go out further and further, filling your body with vital oxygen. Now slowly turning your gaze from the outside of the spiral, circling in ever so slowly, going deeper with each breath in. And as you stare at this black and white spiral, your imagination, that vivid imagination, starts to come alive. Start to go inward to that universe within. Continuing with those deep, nourishing breaths. I want you to think about spirals. Think about how natural this formation is, how it's all around us. Think of bright colors, maybe a beautiful seashell circling in the middle. And as you focus your eyes further in to the center, maybe those colors become vibrant and they grow. Take a nice deep breath. Hold it at the top. And let it go. Feeling a certainty about you as you begin this relaxation process. Allowing your gaze to fold towards the center. Perhaps those eyes are feeling a bit heavy now. Maybe you want to close them. Hold on for as long as you can, gazing into the center of the spiral. Again, drawing on your imagination and envisioning all of the spirals in nature, knowing that we are nature. Perhaps you see beautiful ferns spiraling bright green. Maybe the center of the sunflower. It's all around us. A pebble dropping in a lake, spiraling out. Vibration. And when you're ready, close those eyes, lock those eyes, seal those eyes. Feel the relief, giving your eyes a break and going within, turning within. Let's take one more deep breath in and hold it at the top. A nice big exhale. I am confident.
And as we continue to go deeper, and visualize, imagine, or make believe, we're seeing a beautiful purple light on the top of your head, right on the crown chakra, This beautiful amethyst color, focusing in on it, feeling its energy, connecting with it. This beautiful purple, and just growing it in your mind for maybe the size of a quarter, and feeding energy to it to grow to the size of a grapefruit. Feeling the intensity grow, this connection to the energy growing, feeling more relaxed and more calm. Now moving down to the third eye chakra, right there in the forehead. Imagining a beautiful blue sapphire being set there. This beautiful gem, this beautiful radiating, illuminating light, that deep blue color, just opening you up, relaxing, connecting, feeling wonderful. Allowing this energy to grow from maybe the size of a quarter to the size of a grapefruit. Feeling it grow, seeing it grow, just visualizing, imagining, and connecting. Feeling more calm with every breath, seeing these energies grow and glow. This beautiful purple, now the beautiful blue, and now moving down to the throat chakra, that aquamarine, maybe a topaz color, a little gem being in your throat, this energetic, beautiful color radiating and growing to the size of a grapefruit, connecting with the other chakras, aligning and connecting, watching this grow to the size of a grapefruit so they're all beautifully shaped and aligned. And so we go down next into the heart chakra, imagining that jade green, beautiful jade in your heart, watching that energy grow and glow from the size of a quarter, growing that energy just like the others to the size of a grapefruit. Just connecting with this energy, feeling wonderful all over. And now we're moving down into the solar plexus, where that confidence lies, that beautiful yellow, that citrine energy, opening up your creativity, and just seeing this beautiful yellow in the solar plexus, watching that energy being growing and glowing. And watch it grow to the size of a grapefruit as well, just like the others. Excellent. That's right. As we keep moving down, feeling all this beautiful, loving, supporting energy, we go down into the sacral chakra. And imagine that beautiful orange, maybe that's sunstone, such a beautiful gem, about the size of a quarter now, watching it grow and glow to the size of a grapefruit, feeling more empowered, feeling more grounded, aligning with all the other chakras. Now we move down to the final chakra, that root chakra, placing that ruby red down at the base of the spine, connecting all the chakras together, and watching that little energy, that beautiful glowing and growing energy of ruby red, watch it grow to the size of a grapefruit. And now let's go ahead, connect all these beautiful energies, the purple all the way down to the ruby red and all the way back up, connecting to that beautiful source energy and going all the way down, grounding ourselves into the crystalline grid of Gaia, feeling whole, feeling one, and just thinking to yourself, I am confident.
Now imagine yourself standing right at the top of a staircase. And I want you to take a big, deep cleansing breath in. And we're going to go from the top down to the bottom. And we're going to start at the number 20. And each and every step you take, you will find yourself growing in confidence. You will begin to feel physically in your body the change in your countenance and the lifting of your chest. And at the bottom of the stairs, when you step off the last stair, you will find yourself anew, starting at 20, placing one foot in front of the other, 19, 18, and every step that you take, you find yourself growing stronger and stronger. You find your chest lifting and shoulders going back. 17, 16, 15, 14, dissolving into 13, dissolving into 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, feeling more and more power in each step, deliberately, every step that you take. 7, 6, 5, 4, dissolving into 3, dissolving into 2, dissolving into 1, 0. Deep, deep sleep. And at the bottom of the stairs, you feel the warmth of the sun on your face, feeling accomplished and confident. And not just any confidence, but an unshakable sense of confidence that can never be moved or never be broken. It does not matter what obstacles may come in your life, and it does not matter what others think of you, because what matters most is how you think and feel about yourself. Understanding fully that confidence is a thing of the mind, not of the body. And you feel and you are confident.
I'd like to invite you to focus that very powerful subconscious mind on the rhythm and sound of my voice, you may find a body can allow itself to drop down, down, down into a state of deep trance by allowing the body to enter a state of trance. You can utilize states of consciousness or subconsciousness by remembering to remember your most confident self. And I'd like to remind you that you have a conscious mind and a subconscious mind. The subconscious mind can make association, can't it? Very good. Allow your mind to float up, 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 and your body to go down, down, down into a state of deep calm, easing back the conscious mind, easing forward the subconscious mind. Within a body are associations, memories, patterns. Reach within, go deep, learn from prior experience, remember to remember, confident. Bring it forward, hold it, thinking of patterns, of association, of the conscious and subconscious mind, allowing a body to change, dropping away all patterns, behavior, thoughts, actions, or maybe inaction, do not serve a body, and you may find with every breath in, this state grows bigger, and with every breath out, release. You may find this release of outdated patterns, associations, or behaviors to be a natural and easy place. Breathing in, feeling bigger, more expanded, more radiating, dynamic, powerful. Breathing out, allowing surrender, deep, deep, deep sleep, going within, allowing, radiating up, floating, deepening, calming, confident. And in a moment, but not just yet, you may find that your subconscious mind has created change. You will know within yourself, within a body, that change has naturally and easily occurred. You are confident, counting up and out of the hypnotic state, starting with 0, going deeper, remembering to remember. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eyes open, wide awake. You are confident.
You
You
are
are
confident.
confident.
Thank you guys so much. That was so amazing. Amanda, your voice totally I think had us all in such a hypnotic state.
Oh, yeah.
I'm saying we're all waking up right now. We're all waking up. So guys, thank everybody so much for being here today. And thank you so much for watching. It's been such a pleasure for us all. And I hope this week, as you go through this week, you will find yourself in this new profound sense of confidence in this wonderful state. So I just want to do a little recap here. Let's go back through to each and every one. So everyone, you can tell us, again, reiterate where everyone can find you, your practice, and any other information you like to share for our audience. And we'll start with Amber.
Yeah, so you can find me at lavenderliberation.com. And
I love
I
that
start,
name. That is so
yeah,
awesome. And especially like looking at your background, it's just like so suitable.
thanks. The word liberation has always meant so much for me. And since I'm specializing in working with people with, spiritual and religious trauma, it's so fitting. And yeah, a lot of heart went into that name. And I'm glad it shows. But yeah, so you can find me there and have booking all set up for you. And we can do clinical hypnotherapy or past life regression. And if you're interested in doing your chart and interweaving all of that goodness, we can do that too. And I also specialize in pain management, helping you with your creativity and habit control.
Awesome. So wonderful. And I have to say, you definitely need to get a chart done. If you haven't had your chart done, get a chart done. You will walk out of your session with so much a sense of enlightenment just about
Mm-hmm.
yourself and understanding of you and why you do the things that you do. So
And it's
I
timeless.
110%. I definitely highly support that. And is your social media handles also Lavender Liberation as well?
Yeah, they are. And one of them is, he's got it on the screen all ready to go. Yeah.
Awesome.
Mhm.
And McKean, where do we find you?
Well, you can find me in Los Angeles, California. So if you're local, I can do local. But if you're anywhere else, we can do online, Zoom, whatever you prefer.
And that's for
And
energy
so
work as well, correct? You do
that's
long
energy
distance healing?
radio. That is correct. Yeah, it's amazing work we do. So yeah, so definitely if you want to do Reiki, past life, you want to do hypnotherapy, any and all of it, you can reach me at www.igniteyourlighthealing.com. There it is, all one word, no spaces. And also you can reach me on my social media for Instagram or TikTok at Ignite Your Light Healing. It's nice and easy for you. And if you want to reach out and email me, you want to do a little consultation, we do free 15-minute consultations with everyone. So email me at McKean at igniteyourlighthealing.com. And so if anyone wants to work on, weight release, pain management, you want to work on stress and anxiety, you want to work on, addictions, habit control, confidence, all that good stuff. So you can reach out and I got it all. Let's go.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And Amanda, where do we find you?
Well, I am oraclehypnosis.com. Also, I have a YouTube channel, Oracle Hypnosis, and I you can schedule appointments there for me if you'd like. Working with pain management, with self-esteem, confidence, behavioral changes, life changes, manifesting. I also am a massage therapist. If you're local to Houston, you can come see me. ahouselnt.massagetherapy.com. And I do have a podcast called Autumn Stories. So come visit me.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing. And everybody knows me. I am Brandy. You can find me at apothecaryb.com. So I'm at Apothecary B Metaphysics. It's the same on social media. So all of them, Facebook, Instagram, and so forth. And so I do a little bit of everything, a little bit of astrology, hypnosis, and energetics. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much, everyone. And I just have to add, Joseph, can you come up? Here's the guy behind the scenes who's been helping put all of this stuff together. Joseph, thank you so much for all your help. And guys, we're in for a treat next week because you're going to be seeing Joseph. So I will be here next week, but I'll be behind the scenes and Joseph will be on us. So you are in for a treat. So, again, thank you guys so much. Tune in next Friday, same time, same place. We will be talking about procrastination and healthy habits. So, I think we all, again, another topic that I think we all can benefit from, right? So, we're looking forward. Until next time.